back. It's your boy Sway coming at you again with a new video to bring the lifestyle of US and Spain. If that interests you, go ahead and click that subscribe button, hit the little bell to be notified to receive the latest and the greatest. And today, as you can see, I'm not in my office, I'm not in my domain, I'm actually driving towards my first ever experience, my first ever appointment here with the I.T.V, with the I.T.V. Remember I told you guys a while back about when you get a car here, when you get a license here, you have to go, instead of a D.M.V here, they have an I.T.V, which stands for Inspección Técnica de Vehículos, where they have to check your car to see if everything's up to date, if everything is working correctly, before you can actually circulate, before you can actually drive the car around in the streets. So that's where I'm going, that's what I'm doing. It is my first time actually doing it, because the first time that it was done for this vehicle, it was done by the dealership that we got it from, so we didn't have to do it because it has to be done like every 2 years. So it's been 2 years now since we got the car, so I'm gonna go do it myself for my car, and I'm gonna explain to you guys. We're gonna live this experience firsthand, you and me, everybody here watching us. We're gonna live this experience firsthand, and I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what is needed to be taken to the actual appointment itself, what paperwork, what stuff needs to be done before going to the actual appointment itself, and also what happens when you take your car to the actual I.T.V and what goes on, and what, you know, fees or, you know, stuff like that you have to pay and everything. So you guys, let's just go, let's just get it over with. I'm gonna keep driving, I'm gonna focus on the road, and yeah, let's just live this experience firsthand for the first time ever, what an I.T.V is like here in Spain. Alright, my peeps, I'm here now, waiting to do the inspection. Let me tell you what you need to bring when you come to the inspection. They give me this little handy dandy thing that's gonna beep and let me know that the appointment is ready to go. So I'm gonna wait for that to beep. Oh, it's beeping. Never mind, I gotta go, yo. I gotta tell you guys right now in just a second what it is, but it's beeping. I gotta go, peeps. The thing is beeping. Look, it's beeping. See? It's beeping. I gotta go. I'll catch you guys in just a second. Give me a second. It's telling me to go to door number 1, which is the one up front here. You guys can see door number 1. So I'm getting there right now to see what it is. It keeps beeping. It keeps, you know, vibrating, and nobody's coming here to pick it up. But I'm waiting. It's telling me where to go. I'll tell you guys in just a second what it is you need to bring to the actual I.T.V itself. So, yeah. All right, guys. So from what I can tell is you have to stay in the vehicle itself and then go through the inspection. I don't know if I can record inside. I'm gonna try my hardest to record inside and show you guys what it looks like inside. I don't know if you have to stay in the car or get out, but I'm gonna try to see what it is, and I'm gonna try to show it to you guys firsthand here, and hopefully I can record it, because we are in Spain. They're kind of iffy about you recording them or recording the the places and stuff, because vlogging here is a little different than the States. So I'm gonna try my hardest to actually record as I go, and hopefully I can show you guys. This is my first time, my first experience. I don't even know if I can record it. Can I record it? Would I get in trouble? Would I get fined for it? I don't know. We'll find out. Stick around. All right, I'm back. I really can record inside the place. I got some images you guys saw, but other than that, I can record. Now, let me get into what I was going to tell you before we actually got called into the inspection itself. What you need to take to the actual inspection, to the actual I.T.V, before you can actually get this paperwork done. This is what you need to take to the I.T.V itself. You're going to need your permiso de circulación, or your permission to circulate, or to, you know, be able to be driving around. This here in states, I'm not gonna show you the inside, it's, you know, confidential information, but basically it states the model of car, when it was made, when it was issued, you know, what the name of the person who owns the car, obviously, what kind of car it is, and all these specs and everything, the VIN number and whatnot of the vehicle itself. And this is what this is. You must have this with you when you go to the appointment, and also in your card at all times. Now, this is the Inspección Técnica de Vehículos. This is the I.T.V card that you have to carry with you at all times, also in your car, but also when you go to the actual place itself. You can see here, I'm not going to show you guys again confidential information, but it basically states the make and model of the car, the year, the last time it was checked. On the back, it tells you the last time, you know, you got the I.T.V done. And basically a succession of all the years, and then it tells you when you did it this year, and they have to stamp it and sign it, and when you have to do it the next year, or if you have to do it bi-yearly, or 3 years, or 4 years from now, 5 years from now, and we have to do it every year. So they marked it here that we have to do it next year. You have to take that with you. On top of that, you have to take with you to the appointment your last receipt, not the actual insurance card, but the actual last receipt of your insurance payment that you did for your car, for your insurance. You have to take also, you also have to take your insurance card, because they're going to ask you to see if your car is insured, because you cannot be driving obviously anywhere else, anywhere in the world. You couldn't be driving without an insurance on your car, so they're going to ask you for that information. And something that you can do here, you don't have to necessarily do it, but I do recommend you doing it before you actually take it to an I.T.V inspection for your vehicle, is take it to your local dealership, your local, you know, if you have a Peugeot car, whatever they're called, take it to their dealership. We took it to our Peugeot dealership, where our friend works there, and they did a pre-I.T.V inspection. So basically, they do a run through, like a rough draft of what the actual inspection is going to look like, and then they'll tell you if there's things that need to be checked or not, or changed or whatnot before you actually go into the inspection. So that way you don't have to fail your inspection, because if you do fail your inspection, you cannot drive your car. If your inspection is out of date, you cannot drive your car. You can be fined up to 1,500 euros for driving with your inspection expired. Even if it's a month or 2 months expired, you can be fined. So remember that you have to have this up to date. Whatever time it tells you that you have to do it, you have to do it, or you will be fined. And at some point, you can even end up in jail from 3 to 6 months for driving a car uninsured and without the I.T.V up to date. But going back to this, so then the dealership tells you what you can and can't do or have to have changed before you actually go into the I.T.V itself. And then obviously we took it up to my friends and told me it was fine. We went to the I.T.V today, and you guys, we passed. Here, like it tells you right here, we passed. And since we passed, now we don't have to wait. We have to wait until next year to do it. And on top of that, they give you this little handy dandy little sticker that goes on the windshield. I'll show you guys. This is from 2018, because that's when the last time the inspection was done. So this has to go on your windshield at all times. If a police officer stops you and this is not on your windshield, you will be fined for that too. So this is kind of like, think of it as in the States, your license plate, your tags, This is kind of like the same thing. This goes up on top of your windshield, and then if a police officer stops you, what is the tráfico, they'll check if you're up to date, and not only on your paperwork, but the little sticker on top of the windshield. You guys, it was quite an experience. They've asked so many things. You're in the car the whole time, and they're asking you to write your right, light, your left light, and your brake light, your, reverse light, put it on neutral, put it on reverse, put it on forward, accelerate, honk the horn, pop the hood, and they check all stuff, make sure that your wheels are on point, that their tires are, obviously well to be driven around and stuff. They check your suspension, they check your brakes, they check your, transmission. They check a bunch of stuff, basically all mechanical stuff, to make sure that the car is able to be driven around in the city and stuff. And then obviously, if there's something it's not according to their guidelines or according to their procedures, they will tell you that it failed. And if you failed, you have to go back and take the inspection again, and you will not be able to drive your car until that inspection is done. Now, the charge for the actual inspection itself was 48 euros. So I have the receipt here. It was actually 47.72 for the inspection. Yes, you do have to pay for the inspection, and if you fail and you have to go take it again, you have to pay again for that. So keep that in mind. Make sure that your vehicle is all up to date. And with that being said, you guys, that was our first ever inspection experience here in Spain. It was kind of a really cool experience, but it was kind of a weird experience too, because some of the things they say here in Spanish, I don't know them that well in Spanish, so I had to kind of hear them out, and it kind of translated in my head and I put it up to work. But anyways, you guys, I hope you found today's video informative. Remember, the inspection and the permiso de circulación always have to be with you in the car, and the insurance as well. And you have to do this whatever time it states on your circulación, on your little tag here in the back. So you guys, if you're new to the channel, you want to learn more about the lifestyle in Spain compared to the lifestyle of the US, go ahead and click that subscribe button, hit the little bell to be notified to receive the latest and the greatest. And that is it. I will see you guys on Friday with another video. And I'm just thankful I'm done with that. I don't know why they have to keep that I.T.V thing. I still don't know why that, but it is what it is. That's how stuff are done in Spain. So with that being said, I'll see you guys later. Peace.